Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Every time I...
Revelio.
There's only one problem.
It's a race. Woohoo!
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit... Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more
I suppose you could call it eventful.
Oh, of course not. From what... In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump in. Do you see that curious statue over there? Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village,
Lumos.
those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yeah,
Protego.
terrifying creature
Lumos.
can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves
Lumos.
as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in... Second, as macabre and hideous as a demic... You, however, I'm at my wit's end, young friend. In fact, perhaps you could start
Why would I do this?
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk. First, you know. Next, you'll know...
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, toss. And I took advantage of it. Now, you'll find once...
Aloha Mora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
we're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Lumos. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion.
Brutes, always mucking about, stirring up trouble.
Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands.
One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb.
I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 house points.
You know you can't do that.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I had planned better. I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. How's that? Attention at the next match, if there ever is one.
I suppose you should.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented steam.
Revelio. Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood, but I hope you will find the time. In case it Now, remember, the moons are only retrieved.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and... Just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Where are the lions? I would like to see a sheep.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if kept, which does not include torturing them for whiskers.
Yes, Professor.
Then, stumbling over dead beasts?
Surely the poachers can be brought...
Professor Weasley has asked that I be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I...
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think? It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope. I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Why did I never learn how to swim?
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really can't very well be liaison to the mer people.
You're a liaison to the mer people?
Well, not technically, no. I'm Nerida, by the way. No, we didn't officially meet.
Yes, of course.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the minute...
I'm not so sure this is a worthwhile endeavour.
They seem to be open to it, so... I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave. I tried telling them I couldn't swim.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from... I could go on for ages.
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. And I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizardkind.
How has wizardkind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deigned merpeople. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down.
Handy resource indeed.
I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Look at this place. Did the Mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Lumos. Confringo. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Confringo. Lumos. Now for the rest of you. Lumos. Lumos. What do we have in here, then? Nerida will be happy about this. Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Our relationship with them is already so...
And I'm glad we helped to foster some help.
Merlin's beard. I'm going to show it to everyone. Thank you again. So much. I can't wait to study this.
Revelio. Last time I saw your dragonhide gloves was at the vegetable patch in the group. Are you alright? Look like you've seen a ghost.
I know.
They are from the restricted section.
Yes, I mean,
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie.
The what keys?
The rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the... Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet, if you can manage to get the key.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio! Levioso!
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
Pardon me, but were you...
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of... When I was at Hogwarts, we truly told horrible stories about it, and it's silly, but I'm insatiably curious.
You want me to follow the...
I do, yes.
Very well.
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Excellent.
Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
Revelio. That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed...
His bark's worse than his bite. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet if you... Best be off. Next time...
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignment.
Good. You should be ready to learn to... Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the hall. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I don't think anyone at the minute...
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. Thanks for stopping by. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been... Without the information you provided, it may sound ambitious. I wondered, would you... If you were to test this...
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here. South of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed I hope that won't deter you.
Sounds as if you're
Thank you. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
An honest day's...
Off to the races, then.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help.
I am too.
Yes, Lodgok.
I was surprised that you seemed friendly with the goblin.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. I hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably. That said, if you're looking for...
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. They each want something of the other. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Don't misunderstand me. They should, however, be confronted and reminded when...
Thank you, Sirona.
I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Anyone can use
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here. No, actually, I wanted to speak.
Now I remember. The three brew...
I am, and I need to know what he and his lawyer...
Let's say I did know. What?
Sirona said our interests may be aligned. Perhaps she was wrong.
Well, if Sirona... Very well. I may know of something that could help us both.
I'm listening.
In a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic. Gather whatever supplies you...
Sometime. I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable.
Confringo!
That's the reason I find myself traveling over to this tomb today.
Accio. Levioso.
Lumos. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Lumos. 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 Confringo. Accio. Lumos.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
You can't imagine.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy. Let us hope that our...
Don't suppose you have any...
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's the foul creatures thrive on darkness.
It all seems clear to me now that
I do hope our alliance...
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. Typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Revelio. It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Lumos. Revelio. Merlin's beard. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. 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 I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Lumos. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. These inferi are horrible. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos. Lumos. This has a moth imprinted on it. Same as the door. Lumos! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Closer. But how? Accio. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Oh. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Perhaps Accio would help. Accio. Oh. Accio. Accio. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Accio. It's sealed shut from the other side. Down I go. No other way.
Oh! Accio.
Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Lumos. This looks even more complex. Depulso! Accio! Depulso! Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Accio! Depulso! Lumos. Lumos. Door. Lumos. 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 Depulsor. Lumos. Lumos. Rebellion. Protego. Lumos. 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 creature's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Revelio. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet to show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. Get to that helmet before Rookwood. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
As if you could have looked. Incendio! Repulsor! Accio! Expulsor! Confringo! Protego! Incendio! What are you for, John?
The lamb returns to the wood.
Leviosa! Repulsor! Accio! Confringo! No matter how many of us you defeat, we'll keep going. Protego! Unexpected! Confringo! Incendio! Expulso! Stop that at once! You will not survive this fight! Accio! Expulso! Now, this is death from above! Expulso! I see better! Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Repulsor! Revelio. Yes. That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Accio! Confringo! You've heard Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Repulsor!
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done! This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It just looks like a helmet to me.
Ah, you're looking at what it is, rather than what it means. To most goblins, this is more than a mere helmet. You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look in, possibly with a wand.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard.
Precisely. That's why I'm on. Anne was always the most mischievous. I'm hoping a surprise visit. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
Oh, no.
With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it were between the goblins at the castle and...
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but I must say, I wasn't prepared.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened. They both mean well, I know they do. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility. I'm getting tired. I should probably... I wish you well.
Excuse me?
Oh, yes. Sebastian's friend. I was about to check on Anne.
She's all right.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne. Giving her hope is cruel.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirit.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure. It's no idea. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames I'm the one trying to help her.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than... I miss my sister. Come with me. I need to show you. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead.
Confringo! Potato!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Accio!
You are postponing the inevitable. You've made your last mistake. I was right not to be worried about you. Hit it!
Accio! Confringo!
You don't know who you're playing with! How nice of you!
Confringo!
I'm the human to worry about. You're like a plum bumble beneath my eyes. Stop it!
Accio!
Was that your
Accio! Confringo!
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone... She came face to... Suddenly, and they didn't even give her...
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them. But I'm convinced it may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that might be the only way to learn what type of magic harm.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but...
And at... Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a
The keepers? Like in Quidditch?
I realize it's a lot to take in. They call themselves keepers because they're...
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because you can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing... Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and...
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Confringo!
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Confringo! Repulsor! Leviosa!
Accio! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but fair enough. I can see the...
I'm listening. But you said you didn't
That's true. What I do know is...
Wait.
We can.
Understood. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have... You said that goblins may be wielding some form...
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's...
True.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. Did I mention that, apparently...
You did not. Sounds what?
No idea. Woman has just learned of it. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold. I'll be in touch. Till then.